So, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had some pretty good tracks and some pretty good characters, but it didn't really get past that for me. So today I'm going to be designing my dream Mario Kart 9, which I'm designing this all from scratch. And honestly, I have already done nearly 2 videos worth. So I'm going to try and make this a 4 or 5 maybe part of series. But anyways, let's get into the first bit in 3, 2, 1. We have Mushroom Cup. Honestly, this one is a pretty interesting first one because it's got some pretty interesting first courses. Anyways, let's get right into it with our first course. Starting it off, we have DK Jungle. Not much to talk about this. DK Jungle was a pretty cool little one that I think deserves to come back from the 3DS. And honestly, I haven't got much to talk about it. And I just think it would be cool to have a little filler one in there. Next is the second one, which we have finally got a really good one. It's a New Donk City. Maybe you could play like a bit like the Taxi Drivers. Or they did stuff with cities in the tour, so I'm sure they can make a really, really cool Metro City track, including maybe Mayor Pauline in the background, and a few skins which I will talk about next video. Next we have Toad Town, Paper Mario Toad Town. Honestly, it really fits. We haven't got many Paper Mario things. Of course, that is also going to be something that I will talk about in my character video. And I think it's pretty fittingly called the Mushroom Kingdom track. Next we have Mario Circuit. But not just any Mario Circuit. We have a special version of Mario Circuit. And this version will let you go through the castle, like, you know, where you go in and then there'll be a few different ways you could go through, and you can even go through the Boo Garden, which is a pretty cool place, so I think it really fits. But anyways, let's go on to the second cup, the Flower Cup, in 3, 2, 1. Starts with a pretty good one, Cheap Cheap Lagoon. Honestly, this is, again, one of those that I feel like would just kind of fill in the background, a bit like DK Jungle. Next we have Coconut Mall, very, very loved one, so I think it definitely deserves a spot on this list. This is a very, very good, it's a really good racing track. Next we have Yoshi Star Galaxy, or Yoshi. This is a pretty interesting one, to be fair, because Yoshi Star Galaxy from Mario Galaxy, honestly, I feel like this would fit for some reason, just because like it would be cool to see a few galaxies in there. And then finally we have Bowser's Kingdom from Mario Odyssey, so it's really, really fitting in that regard, having a Mario Odyssey thing. Next we have Star Cup. Honey Hive Galaxy starts it off, and honestly, Honey Hive Galaxy, do I need to talk much about it? It's basically just Honey Hive Galaxy flying around the place. Then we have Rainbow Road from the Game Boy Advance. I think this one would really do well because we have gotten quite a few old Rainbow Roads before, so it would be pretty cool to see a Rainbow Road, an old Rainbow Road. Next is Toy Time Galaxy. This looks really cool because we've got Ribbon Road, which is really cool in my opinion, and it's a bit like a toy place. I think Toy Time Galaxy would definitely fit. Next we have Freeze Flame Galaxy. I don't know, it looks really cool. Next we have the Special Cup. The Special Cup we have, starting it off, Peach Gardens. Of course I'm going to add this in the Special Cup. It definitely deserves to be in there. Rosalina's Ice World on the 3DS. Bob-Omb Battlefield, and Dino Jungle from the GameCube. Now, why did I put all of these in? I thought they really fit, and Bob-Omb Battlefield, I want to see that in the next Mario Kart game. It's just a really iconic location. And sorry if I'm going fast, I'm going to try and get all of the cups done in this video. There are a lot of them, So I think it's time for the next cup, which is the Egg Cup. First of all, we're starting off with Woolly World. Yep, Woolly World. Because Yoshi's Woolly World was really cool, I thought, why don't add Woolly World into it? I really love the game, and I think it would be really cool to see a track. Next, we have Lakeside Park. Honestly, this is a really good one as well. It has the lava falls at the third lap. They could add that, and it would be really cool. Next, we have Yoshi Falls from the DS and Yoshi Valley from the N64. That rounds off Egg Cup, to be fair, because Egg Cup, it's supposed to be a bit Yoshi-y. Now for our first spin-off cup, the Squid Cup. Honestly, do I have to say much about the Squid Cup? The Squid Cup will include Kelp Dome, which is a entirely new one. Maybe there'll be like ink bombs that drop on the floor sometimes. Urchin Underpass, they would be able to do something with that, like from the Wii U. Then we have Delfino Plaza from the DS, because there are like the squids and the ink. Then we have Mako Mart, another really, really good one. So now we have the Shell Cup in 3, 2, 1. Shell Cup, we have Koopa Cape starting off with Wii. Then we have Koopa City from the Wii U, Koopa Trooper Beach from the N64, and Bowser's Castle from the Wii. The main mechanic of the Koopa ones, I think, would maybe be like some random Koopa shells coming out at some point or something, or they can just keep it the same. And for the Bowser's Castle on the Wii, I know we kind of had Bowser Kingdom. I tried to not have as many clones as possible, but I had to include that one in there because I thought it would be pretty cool to see a Bowser's Kingdom as well. Time for Cappy Cup. Cappy Cup, honestly, instantly you know it's going to be good when it's a Cappy themed cup. Starting off, we have Luncheon Kingdom. Very, very iconic. Although not the most iconic, because next we have Cup Kingdom. Again, really, really iconic. Then we have Moon Kingdom, probably the most iconic. And then we've got really a pretty iconic one, the Sand Kingdom, which was a really good place, aka the Tostarena town. Next is the Banana Cup. Banana Cup is basically based on the Donkey Kong series, so we're going to start it off with DK Mountain. Yep, we're going all in with DK Mountain game on the GameCube. Really, really cool one. Then we have Funky Stadium on the Wii. Honestly, even though this is a battle place, I feel like they could take the idea and then make something with that. Then we have DK Pass on the DS, as many DS levels as possible, because I was first introduced to Mario Kart on the DS. Next, we have Sea Pass Cove, or Sea Breeze Cove actually, a Donkey Kong level. Next, we have the Shine Cup. Yep, we're shining with 4 new levels, starting off with Pianta Village. Then we have Pinna Park. Then we have Bianco Hills and Choco Island from the SNES. The main mechanic of these ones, I think, would probably be like maybe there's ink on the floor some places, and a bit like Choco Island's chocolate, there could be ink on the floor instead. Next, we have Lightning Cup. So let's get into this. Straight away, we've got Wario Stadium from the DS. As many DS game levels as possible, of course. Then we have TikTok Clock from the DS. Again, another DS one. Yep, I'm including a ton of DS ones today. Then we have Cloud Kingdom, because like it could have like thunder all in it. I could have chose the other one where you've got clouds, but I think Cloud Kingdom could do it way better and have like a full-on thundercloud theme. And then we have Electrodome. It's got Electro in the name, and it's basically Electro, so why not add Electrodome? Next, we have yet another spin-off cup, which also has a really, really, really big new level, and it's starting off with Mushroom Gorge. Mushroom Gorge is honestly a very beautiful level, and I'd love to see it in the game because it's a beautiful level and it would be great to see inside of Mario Kart. Then we have Dreamland. Since it's an Apple Cup and it's portraying Kirby, it can have Dreamland and King Dedede's Castle, or DDD's. And then we have Rainbow Road. Honestly, I think this version would probably be a little bit like the Switch version, but instead of just being, well, whatever that was, basically a space station, this would have loads of really cool little bends, and you would go through like some cosmic hoops and stuff like that. Enemies, I would say, probably like some cosmic boulders or like some asteroids that roll across the road. And honestly, that is my thoughts for the Apple Cup. So anyway, let's get on to the next one. Approaching the end is Toad and Penguin Cup. So we're going to start off with Penguin Cup, which is going to be heavily snow themed. And we're going to be starting off with Frap Snowland from the N64. Honestly, it fits the place because it's a snow level. Then we have Sherbetland from the GameCube. Again, fits the snowy theme. Then we have Sky High Sundae from the Switch. You could technically say it was from Tour, but it came out on the Switch first, so technically it's the Switch's original. I do not know anymore. Next we have Ice Ice Outpost on the Wii U. Yep, that is my Penguin Cup. Honestly, I like it. And time for Toad Cup. Starting it off with Baby Park. Baby Park is a very, very iconic level in the Mario Kart games. So of course it has to come in. Then we have Toad Turnpike from the N64. Ribbon Road from the Game Boy Advance. Honestly, I love Ribbon Road. I would never say anything bad about it. So of course I'm going to be welcome to bring it in. Next we have Toad Circuit on the 3DS. Honestly, this one had to come in. This was basically a whole circuit for Toad. Why wouldn't we include it? Well, it's time for the Boo Cup. This is a really, really interesting one because this is technically the second to last. So I guess let's make this in a special occasion and switch up the theme of what we have on screen right now in 3, 2, 1. Twisted Mansion is what we're going to be showing off, and to be fair, the first one is Luigi's Mansion from the DS. This was a legendary cup, and I will never stop thanking Nintendo for making this cup for Luigi, because I love Luigi. Then we have Banshee's Boardwalk on the N64, Boo Lake on the Game Boy Advance, and Twisted Mansion on the Wii U. And it's starting to get very late, so I'm going to go to Pick Cup, which, yes, our third spin-off cup, and it's going to include Awakening Woods, Tropical Wilds, Distant Tundra, and Wistful Wild. Anyways, that is it for my cups. I'm going to show the final cups up on screen in 3, 2, 1. Here is Mushroom Cup. Here is Flower Cup. Here we have Star Cup and Special Cup, Egg Cup, Squid Cup, Shell Cup, Cappy's Cup, Banana Cup, Shine Cup, and Lightning Cup, Apple Cup, Penguin Cup, Toad Cup, Boo Cup, and finally, Pick Cup. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps me a lot and it's free. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye and thank